You're sitting on the couch. Your dog jumps up next to you. Before you can react, they start licking your hands, your face, your arms. Sometimes it's gentle. Sometimes it's relentless. And almost every dog owner asks the same question. Why does my dog lick me so much? Is it love? Is it anxiety? Is it a habit? Or is there something deeper happening that most people completely miss? Here's the truth. A dog's lick is never random. It is communication. It is instinct. It is emotion. And sometimes, it's a subtle signal that your dog is trying to regulate themselves. By the end of this video, you'll know how to tell the difference between affectionate licking, attention-seeking licking, stress licking, and compulsive licking. And you'll start seeing this behavior in a completely different way. Let's decode it. Licking is ancient, the evolutionary root. Before your dog was your couch companion, they were part of a social survival system. In wolves and wild canines, licking plays several crucial roles. Puppies lick their mother's mouth to stimulate regurgitation of food. Adults lick higher-ranking pack members to show deference. Pack members groom each other to strengthen bonds and maintain harmony. Licking in the wild serves to reduce tension, strengthen social bonds, show submission, gather information, reinforce group identity. So when your dog licks you, they are activating ancient social wiring. They may live in your house, but biologically, they still operate as social mammals wired for connection and hierarchy. That context matters, because licking isn't just affection, it's social language. Reason No. 1. Affection and AMP. Attachment. Let's start with the most common reason. Yes, sometimes it truly is love. Mother dogs lick their puppies constantly in the early weeks of life. That licking stimulates warmth, comfort, and bonding. That early experience becomes neurologically associated with safety. So when your adult dog gently licks your hand while lying beside you, or softly licks your face during a calm cuddle, it often means, "You are my secure base." Studies show dogs release oxytocin, the bonding hormone, during positive interaction with their humans. Physical touch strengthens that bond, and licking can be part of that exchange. But here's the nuance. Affectionate licking is usually brief, soft, paired with relaxed body language, accompanied by loose muscles and soft eyes. If the licking feels calm and connected, it probably is. But if it's intense or nonstop, that's where we look deeper. Reason No. 2. Greeting and AMP. Social excitement. Picture this. You come home after hours away. Your dog explodes with energy, tail wagging, wiggle body, possibly vocalizing. Then, licking. In canine greeting rituals, licking is affiliative. It strengthens bonds after separation. But here's something interesting. Excitement and stress look very similar in the nervous system. Both activate adrenaline. Both increase heart rate. So when your dog licks you during greetings, it can mean, "I'm thrilled you're back. I'm relieved you returned. I'm overstimulated. I don't know where to put my energy." Look at the rest of the body. Is the dog loose and wiggly, or stiff and frantic? The lick alone doesn't tell the full story. The body does. Reason No. 3. Attention-seeking, the reinforcement loop. Dogs are masters of cause and effect. If licking gets a reaction, it will repeat. Let's say your dog licks your hand while you're on your phone. You laugh and pet them. To your dog, the equation is simple. Lick. Human responds. Reward achieved. Even saying stop can reinforce the behavior because you're engaging. Over time, licking becomes a reliable attention tool. You'll notice this pattern especially when you stop petting, you're distracted, guests are present, you're eating. The licking becomes, engage with me. This is learned behavior layered on top of instinct. Reason 4. Self-soothing and AMP. Anxiety regulation. Now we move into a deeper psychological layer. Licking releases endorphins. Endorphins calm the nervous system. That means licking can function like a coping strategy. Some dogs lick more during thunderstorms, vet visits, loud gatherings, tension in the household, training frustration. It's similar to humans biting nails or fidgeting. If your dog licks repeatedly during stressful moments, they may be trying to regulate themselves. And here's something subtle most people miss. Some licking is appeasement behavior. In canine language, licking can mean, I'm not a threat. Please stay calm. I'm unsure about this. If you lean over your dog and they lick your face rapidly while avoiding eye contact, that may not be affection. It may be social tension. This is one of the most misunderstood signals in dogs. Reason 5. Taste, smell, and AMP. Information gathering. Let's talk biology. Your skin contains salt, sweat, oils, microscopic food residue, environmental scents. Dogs experience the world chemically. Licking enhances scent information through the Jacobson's organ, a sensory structure connected to chemical analysis. When your dog licks you, they may literally be gathering data. Where you've been, who you met, what you ate. Feet are especially interesting because they contain concentrated scent glands. It's not romantic. It's investigative journalism. Reason 6. Boredom and AMP. Understimulation. Sometimes licking isn't emotional. It's behavioral filler. If a dog lacks mental stimulation, physical exercise, enrichment, structured engagement, they may default to repetitive behaviors. Licking can become something to do if your dog licks you excessively during quiet evenings, especially without other activity. Ask, is their day stimulating enough? Dogs need problem-solving, sniffing, exploring, learning. Without it, repetitive behaviors can increase. When licking becomes a red flag, now let's discuss when to pay attention. Excessive licking may signal anxiety disorders, gastrointestinal discomfort, allergies, pain, compulsive disorders, skin irritation. Warning signs include inability to interrupt, obsessive focus on one area, licking paired with pacing or whining, raw skin or irritation. If licking seems compulsive or disconnected from social context, consult a veterinarian first to rule out medical causes. Behavior follows biology. How to decode your dog's licking, step by step. Instead of asking, why is my dog licking? Ask, what just happened? What does the body look like? Is the dog relaxed or tense? Is this brief or repetitive? Does it stop when redirected? The lick itself is not the message. The context is the message. When you start observing patterns, clarity replaces confusion. Should you allow face licking? Behaviorally, it depends. If it's calm and mutual, it can be bonding. If it's frantic or pushy, gently redirect. Health-wise, avoid open wounds and vulnerable individuals. But the bigger question is not hygiene, it's meaning. How to redirect excessive licking. If you want to reduce it, stay calm, avoid dramatic reactions, withdraw attention briefly, redirect to a toy, increase enrichment, provide structured exercise, do not punish. Punishment can increase anxiety. Bungi. which increases licking. Calm consistency works best. The next time your dog licks you, pause. Don't immediately label it as a kiss. Ask, "What are you feeling right now? What is your body telling me? What happened before this?" Because behind every lick is communication. Sometimes it's love. Sometimes it's excitement. Sometimes it's insecurity. Sometimes it's curiosity. But it is never meaningless. When you learn to decode these small behaviors, your relationship shifts. You move from assumption to understanding. And that's where trust deepens. If this video helped you understand your dog on a deeper level, hit like so more owners can learn what their dogs are truly saying. Subscribe to the Dog Decode for more behavioral breakdowns. And in the comments, tell me, when does your dog lick you the most? Let's decode it together. See you in the next one.